Hey there, Blessed Mama. We are here to help you, the working mom, manage your personal and professional life without losing your mind. This is a podcast for you. I'm Blair Critch, and I went from a teacher to a stay-at-home to a 7-figure online business owner. And listen, that didn't happen overnight. It happened after we actually hit rock bottom. Bankruptcy that shook us. Then to find out my husband had an addiction problem, I decided that day I would grow and learn how to build a flexible business of freedom. Now today, I'm passionate about teaching other women the exact same thing through systems and strategies full of faith, fun, and drive.
What is up? I am Kelly Hoover, retired corporate pharmaceutical rep to network marketing millionaire and small business owner. After recovering from a brain tumor, I knew I wanted to go after my dreams and make life happen. Quit waiting around for the perfect time. So I learned social media and how to master my time, and then the magic really started happening. If you are looking to create connections and own your time management skills, then this is the place for you. Let's do it. Welcome back to Blessed Mama Bosses podcast. We are super pumped up for today's episode. It is something that may be holding you back from growing your business. In fact, you may actually be scared about what we're going to talk about today. But listen, we are diving in. We just completed a completely free boot camp. Yes, free boot camp inside Blessed Mama Bosses community. And all week long, we were talking specifically about lives, how to go live. Were you a part of it? If you were, what value did you get out of it? If you did, screenshot this podcast, tag us at blessedmamabosses_ on Instagram, and let us know what sort of value you got out of the boot camp. But if you were like, hey, I missed out on that, I didn't get to, guess what? We have compiled all 4 days into this one episode. So if you weren't on, you are in for an incredible treat. But just so you know, we host awesome boot camps almost monthly inside our free community. So make sure that you're in there because you will learn so many different things upcoming over the next few months. So first off, we're going to kick it off with a little marketing firm. Wowza Online marketing firm shared this statistic, and this blew me away when I read it. Businesses that use online video grow revenue 49% faster than those who don't. So I want you to think about that. Do you want to grow your business 49% faster than the person who's not using video? Hello, I know I do. Live video is better at captivating brand audiences. In fact, 80% of consumers would rather watch a live video from a brand than reading a blog. I know that's for me too. 82% actually prefer live video over any other social media post. But here's the thing. Unfortunately, many organizations lack practical how-to skills. They don't really know how to create effective live streaming campaigns to reach, to engage with their online audience. And ultimately, this would boost their business when you can captivate and really own your live videos. So today we are diving in. Now you are going to learn so many tips on how to go live in the most efficient and engaging way. You're going to gain more confidence, get more eyes on you. You're going to have more videos that are shared and engaged with. So are you ready? Are you ready to learn all about how to go live? So we love to break things down. LIVE. L stands for learn your audience. I, introduce yourself. V, your virtual studio. And E is in with a call to action. So grab your notebooks and we'll dive in. Let's do this, Blair.
Well, I am so excited to start off with the letter L, which is all about learning your audience. Learning your audience is so important because here's the thing. You might know exactly who your avatar is. Maybe you figured out exactly who that ideal client is. But here's the reality. They're not all going to learn the exact same way. They are diverse. And this is why learning how to speak to your audience is essential. So understanding how people learn, understanding that each person is different will help you to be able to capture them immediately. Because here's the thing. In the first 30 to 45 seconds of your live, you want to capture their attention. so that they stop and they listen to what you're going to say. Otherwise, they're just going to keep on scrolling, right? So how do you do this? I mean, if we know that there's 4 different personalities that we hear about quite often, right? I'm sure you've heard them before: red, blue, yellow, green, or maybe you've heard them in the animal form. How are you going to hit all 4 of them right away at the beginning of your video? It sounds crazy hard, doesn't it? Well, not really. I'm going to break it down for you guys and help you. So, for example, I personally love to use the animal personalities. For me, it's easier to remember. Maybe for you, it's color. So I'm going to do both. We're going to talk about the color and we're going to talk about the animal really quick. I'm going to go through this pretty fast, so you might have to go back and listen to this again, but you can get this graphic of the 4 different animals and the color personalities inside of our free community. That's right. You can get it inside of blessedmammabossesgroup.com. We'll take you straight to that group, Blessed Mama Bosses. And inside there, we have a guide, which used to be units. That's literally free resources, and you'll find it in there. So let's get started. The first one is red. That's shark, okay? Sharks, well, they want details. They want to know how they're going to make money. And so how is this live going to help them immediately make money, right? That's what they're looking for. Sharks are very focused on things like being motivated. They want to know how they're going to make money in the business, and that's how you're going to get their attention right away. Next one is yellow for whales. I mean, these are people that love to put others' needs ahead of their own. They love serving and helping. They're kind of the go with the flow kind of people. So when you are doing a live and prospecting a whale, you got to let them know right away how your company is going to help people or how the products are going to help people, and give them those examples. Again, you've heard Kelly and I use this phrase 100 times, but stories sell and facts tell. That's important. Why? Because these people, including some of the other personalities I'm going to talk about, really want to know right away those stories. How does it serve them? What's the story about how they're going to make the money? What's the story about how they're going to help others? The next one is green, or urchins. Urchins are all about facts and figures. Did you notice how Kelly threw some stats in there at the beginning? That's for you urchins. How many of you loved that part of it? Well, then you're an urchin, right? And that's green. And when you're prospecting an urchin, you have to let them know that the company is solid, that the industry is growing, that your company's products are, high quality. You need to share stats. You get their attention right away by doing that. And then last but not least is the blue dolphin. That's a person who wants to have fun, throwing on Christmas antlers if it's Christmas time, throwing on, a funny headband that goes along with whatever's going on, or fun earrings, or throwing in some music, or dancing a little bit at the beginning. That's going to get their attention. And when you're prospecting or talking about your business or products, share with them about earning trips, share with them about traveling to national conventions, or recognition for rank advancement, or company parties, or community. That's what they're looking for. Now, you know these 4 different personalities now. How are you going to hit all 4 of them right away at the very beginning? Well, I'm going to reference today's podcast, which we hit all 4 of those right away, right? So at the very beginning, we always have some fun music playing, a little intro about us, what they're going to learn, why it's good for them. We shared some stats. We shared how this is going to help others. And actually, for those of you that are whales, right now, I'm going to challenge you. Hit this share. You can hit share from the podcast and share it with somebody else. How can we impact others and help them to get more eyes on their business by going live? So go share it with them. Make sure you hit all 4 personalities at once. And that is the L, learning your audience. Kelly, what does I stand for?
I is all about introducing yourself to make sure your audience knows exactly who you are. Not a matter of what product or service or opportunity that you are with, but the brand is you. We teach this in our Network Marketing Accelerator course. We did an entire deep dive training specifically on owning your brand. You are the brand. So how do you show up and build your brand? Make sure that you are creating that. And here's the thing. Before you jump into all the details of your broadcast, it's very important to briefly explain to your viewers who you are and what topics you're going to talk to them about today. So creating a brand for your intro, for your Facebook or Instagram lives, or wherever you're going live is so key. If you're doing a live video and you're marketing your product or your business, or maybe you're looking, just sharing some information, branding your videos so people know exactly who you are, it makes it very professional. Okay, this is exactly what you want to do. Every time when you get on, you want to brand. So think about what you could say to introduce who you are and what they are about to learn. Think about maybe like your branding title. It should cover really the first 1 to 2 minutes at the very beginning of your live video. So introduce yourself. Who are you and what is your tagline? So an example would be, it's so great to connect with you today. My name is Kelly Hoover, and if we have not met yet, I am passionate about helping women feel their best and find their purpose in their everyday life. I cannot wait to share with you today, and then you fill in the blank. So how do you create that tagline? Who you are and what you are doing there. Blair, you know what? I'm going to put you on the spot. What's your introduction when you're going live?
Hey there, blessed mama. We know this last year has been quite the journey between COVID, between political uproar, and all the things that have kept us from doing the things that we absolutely love to do, like getting together with other like-minded women. So we knew that we needed to host our very first annual Blessed Mama Bosses retreat this fall. So join us September 24th through 26th for Bringing Me Back Retreat. Listen, you're not going to have to do anything. Put those feet up, relax, fill up your cup so you can come home not only better at your business, but better as a mom, better as an entrepreneur, better as a wife or a friend or a daughter. You have many roles, and we are here to fill up your cup and have you spend a weekend getting pampered, being taken care of, but best of all, making sure that you fill your body, mind, and soul. You're not going to want to miss out on this weekend in Orlando, Florida, where we're going to have so much fun, learn a ton, and even have a professional life coach. So if you want more information, go check it out at bmbretreat.com. We have a special going on right now through the month of May, and you're not going to want to miss out. Hey, and grab a friend, whether they're in the same business as you or they don't even have a business at all. No matter who they are, they will love this retreat. So we cannot wait to see you there. Check it out at bmbretreat.com. Oh, good question. Hi, my name is Blair, and I love to help other women to look and feel their best by making sure they fuel their body properly. Today, I'm going to share with you blank, and I can't wait to hear how it helps you.
Oh, I love it. So perfect, right? You can tell she's done that a million times. Here's the other thing. You really want to think about what specifically you are as your brand, but you also want to make sure that you have that introduction so people know, like, hey, this is me. I'm coming back. And it's something that you really want to be able to say on a regular basis. Also, always introduce and speak to replay viewers. That very first few seconds that you are on live video, guess what? No one live is actually seeing that. It's all about the replay. So you can say to replay viewers at that time, if you're catching this on the replay, ask a question, hashtag replay within the video. This is a great time to get your replay viewers to engage because the live people aren't seeing it anyway. So dive in specifically to your topic. Now, we want you to practice. So I know you are busy taking notes with this I in introduction. So highlight this section. We want you to write out your intro below and share it with us inside Blessed Mama Bosses group or share it on Instagram. And guess what? We will give you some feedback. It's a great way to receive some feedback and apply this training right away. So Blair, we talked about I. Share with us a little bit about what V is.
Yes. So V stands for virtual studio. Listen, you need a virtual studio for your lives, and you need to know, where you're going to be doing your live and how you're going to be doing it, right? Have you ever watched a live video before and the person is in the dark or they're shaking and moving around a ton and you almost feel nauseous, so you just stop watching it? We don't want that to happen to you. You can dramatically change your live video just by adding in some lighting, maybe some lashes. Well, not just lashes, but your overall presentation. You want to make sure you feel good so that you show up good. Here's the thing. People will say to me all the time, like, that's not my gig, getting all dressed up and putting on makeup. I don't like that. That's not me. You don't have to put on makeup, a full face of makeup, or even earrings to go live. But what you do have to do is be feeling confident and feeling ready. So let's talk a little bit about lighting. Lighting is important. You need it. The more lighting, the better, okay? We share a few of our favorite lighting and tools that we personally use, whether we're on the go doing lives, because Kelly and I both love to travel. So we have on the go options. We have options for our home office. We have that whole graphic of all of our top favorite things, and you can find all of these items on Amazon. You can get that inside of our group, again, inside of Blessed Mama Bosses group.com. It'll take you straight to our Facebook group, and inside there, click on guides, free resources, and you'll see that there. You don't need to spend a ton of money either. Just grab a lamp and a very bright room to help you until you can invest in some of that special lighting. But honestly, they go anywhere from like $10 to $100. So go check out that graphic with all of our best finds. Now, make sure your background is presentable. You don't want to be embarrassed that your viewers see your bra up on your countertop, right? Or like a bed that's unmade or dirty dishes behind you. You don't want that, not because you're worried about people like, having opinions about it. We're worried about it because it will distract them from listening to your words, all right? And our whole point with you is get in there, do the live, keep it as short and sweet as possible, get that content out so that they're likely to watch the whole thing and share the whole thing with others. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't have a cool background. It doesn't mean that you can't do it outside. It doesn't mean you have to go buy a fancy backdrop behind you. No, we're just saying don't have clutter and distractions, okay? Also, think about what you're wearing and does it go along with your theme or your live, right? Remember we were talking about grabbing the attention of others immediately by touching all the different personalities. So maybe you add in lipstick or a hat or something fun for your live. Maybe your live is about how to have more energy. Well, then you don't want to look exhausted on that day. Maybe you have a fun graphic t-shirt that goes along with what you're talking about or a fun hat. So make sure that you're thinking about that when you're sitting down. And let's also talk about sound for your virtual studio. Make sure your viewers can hear you and that it's not too loud. Make sure the background noises are not too loud. You might need to wear headphones or earbuds to make sure that you have the best quality sound. Facebook Live, if you are by yourself, is great, but sometimes you may want to show your screen or have a guest. So we personally love StreamYard. It's a great resource. Plus, you can even have a countdown and it shows your name on it. You can even have a scrolling screen at the bottom with words, like maybe it shows your website, since we can't post websites on Facebook or Instagram, right? Because that's going to make less people see it. You could have it scrolling on your StreamYard. All right, maybe you want to record and drop at a time to make it look live. We use OneStream for that. If you've never heard of OneStream, reach out to us by Messenger. We'll send you a link to help you get started with OneStream and even a video of how to do it, how to upload it, and how to drop it. So if you're curious about what OneStream is, it literally makes it look like it's live when it's not. So if you want that info, send us a quick message. We'll get you all the information about that. But there are so many great tools, but you want to be prepared. That's what's most important about this, being prepared. What am I wearing? Is there anything that goes along with what I'm talking about today that would help my audience? Is my background cleaned up behind me? Is the lighting good? And is my sound great? Those are the most important things. So Kelly, what is the next thing that we're teaching? It's letter E. Tell them a little bit more.
E is all about ending with a call to action. Listen, every time you want to leave them ready to join you, the very next time they're thinking, they want to know exactly when you're going live next. So know these three things for each live. What do you want them to know? What do you want them to feel? And what do you want them to do? So what do you want them to know? What are you teaching? What are you sharing? Have these bullet points there. But here is the important thing. When you are ending, it's all about the call to action, right? So you presented this incredible live video, but now what do you want them to do? So you really need to be very clear at where you want them to send. Do you want them to comment? Do you want them to ask questions? Are you asking them to drop into your inbox? Are you providing a free resource? What is it that you want them to end with? But make sure it is a call to action, a call to think. Here's the thing. You can have all the bullet points. When you are thinking about what you want them to know, what you're teaching, have it all in a bullet point form. Know exactly. It doesn't have to be all scripted out. You don't have to have everything written, but take a sticky note and have a short and concise little bullet points with exactly what you want to include in your intro, your 2 or 3 talking points, and what is your call to action. That is so incredibly key. It keeps you focused, right? So making it the top 3 tips or 5 ways to do this. It's also really easy to come up with an acronym. We love acronyms here at Blessed Mama Bosses, just like our CAP acronym, right? So, or our live acronym, LIVE, that we're using right now. Also, I want you to think, what do you want them to feel? What do you want them to feel while they're watching you? How connected are you to them? Do you care about the people that are watching, and how do they know that? The way that someone can feel really, truly that they never will leave that feeling is irreplaceable. They want to work with you. They want to buy from you. They are trusting you immediately. Are you touching their pain points? Do you even know their pain points? Listen, understanding people's pain points is a skill that you absolutely can learn. And we teach that inside of the inner circle. This is something that we love to really share and help you with your social media, guiding you to this. We have a Q&A every single month that you can actually uncover and learn specific things about how to uncover people's pain points. The other thing is that we have inside of our vault, it's now called Guides. It's a customer avatar, and it talks specific to this subject. How do you want them to feel? Now, the part about you, how you need to feel, what kind of energy are you bringing? I mean, how many times have you gotten on a live video and people are like, well, welcome to my video today. Today I'm going to be sharing. If you could see me right now, I'm very, very still. You've got to be pumped up. You've got to be delivering the energy, right? Like turn on some Beyonce and dance around before you go live, right? But you need to start off with something, hitting all of those specific people. But you want them to feel your energy. You want that, right? So here's the thing. At the very end, make sure you end with a call to action. They must know what you want them to do. Where do you want them to go? And it could be something very, very simple with asking a question or just simply engaging. But don't leave people hanging. You've taken time to set up your virtual studio. You've got an incredible introduction. You're hitting every specific person that's watching, but then you just leave them hanging. You can't. You have to tell them exactly what you want them to do, where you want them to act, what you want them to think. Okay, so maybe you're thinking like, this sounds great, but I'm a little nervous. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do this. I'm not even sure how to pull through this. What do I go live about? Listen, inside the inner circle, we share with you every single week when we are going through your weekly social media. We share, this is a great live topic. We will push you to go live once or twice a week, and we give you the topics. There's no more thinking. It's been given to you with your social media content, and how you can have access to social media content and all of these incredible ideas that we're sharing is by becoming a member of the Blessed Mama Bosses Inner Circle. And I'm telling you, it is a membership community where you wake up every single day and you have done for you social media. In fact, every week we go in live and we guide you through how to use the next week's social media. We help prepare you for these live videos. And if you're still like, Kelly, Blair, I'm not really sure what I'm doing here, you have the opportunity to come on live with 2 millionaires who have earned over $1 million, $2 million, $3 million within our organization. And you have the opportunity to ask questions. And that is incredible. Do you guys know how much private coaching costs? It's a lot, right? So you get that inside the Inner Circle. So you can find Inner Circle, all the details about it at www.bmbinnercircle.com. You can grab it in the show notes, or of course, just simply ask us. We cannot wait to see you inside the community. We cannot wait to see you crushing your live videos. And we will see you next time on Blessed Mama Bosses podcast. Have a great day and make it a great day for others. We hope you enjoyed this episode and want to hang out with us more. Join us inside our Facebook community. You can find us at www.blessedmamabossesgroup.com. We'll see you inside.